Welcome to another episode of What's Working in E-commerce. I'm Egan from Caravan Digital. We're a digital marketing agency for e-commerce companies. We do paid search, paid social, and email marketing automation. And today, I'm very excited to have on Alex, the email bounty hunter. Alex, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure being here, and thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, Alex, tell us a bit about what you do and how did you get into this?
Yeah, so basically, I'm known as the email bounty hunter. Basically, what I do is uncover hidden revenue in email lists, and I do it with email list management, deliverability, setting up flows and campaigns. And yeah, how I got into it is I started as a copywriter in the beginning. I was doing a bunch of stuff with agencies, Facebook ads, emails, landing pages, and stuff. But then I figured out that I had this huge passion with emails. So I decided, yeah, why don't I go after this? And then I saw that there's much more value in businesses when you're not just a copywriter handing out, Google Docs with emails inside, and the business owner or their team have to upload them in their own email list. So it's better to have for a business to have a person responsible for all of that.
That's great to hear. And I know deliverability is a hot topic, especially with the iOS 15 update. Tell us a little bit about how you think about email deliverability, and then how should merchants be thinking about this Apple update?
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting with Apple because everyone was quite scared. There was this big unknown, with what was going to happen with the open rates. Everyone was telling that, oh well, my God, Klaviyo won't be able to track the open rates, and we will eventually end up in spam. But yeah, while that happened for the first, let's say, week, Klaviyo was able to go around it, and now they actually track people who have actually opened the emails. Yeah, Klaviyo did a great job there and managed to fix that. But yeah, deliverability, especially for e-commerce stores, is a hot topic because I would say 90% of them always land in the promotions tab because it's the nature of the emails, huge images all the time, sending out discounts and stuff. And, Gmail tracks all of that and you can't go around it. So pretty much you end up in the promotion stuff. Yeah.
So if someone's on Gmail, it's unlikely that you're landing in their primary box usually, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you think about that deliverability? I think deliverability even means it's just even getting to them at all. What are some things that e-commerce store owners need to do to make sure their emails are getting delivered? And then if you know how to get into that primary inbox, we'd love to know that too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the first thing I do and what I suggest to business owners is to set up their own, let's say, test Gmail account, where inside there they don't open any emails. They can subscribe to a few email lists. And that way it's harder for, the emails to land in their inbox. Then they know what exactly is going on with their emails. So just send test emails out to your own test email address before you send everything out. Avoid huge images, for example, preferably leave them below 600 pixels. And yeah, avoid all these promotional emails all the time, like discounts and stuff. You can share other things that are always interesting for your reader, like stories, experiences, and things that are interesting to the reader, not all the time discount, which I see a lot with e-commerce stores. And sometimes it's about the subject line as well. Maybe there's an emoji that causes the email to go to promotions tab, or a discount or a sale or anything. So yeah, it's pretty much with the words, testing out what you do, and also with the email body copy.
Gotcha. And with the Apple iOS 15 update, what was the fear of what was going to happen? What actually happened? And is there any action that people need to take?
Yeah, so with the iOS 15 was Apple was going to create, let's say, a random email address of yours that wasn't actually the one that you're using. And was going to be a fake one. There were going to be these huge bounce rates. And every now and then, Apple was going to, let's say, open the emails in your application without you actually opening the emails, and that will cause fake open rates, and then you won't be able to track who actually opened the emails and who is actually interested in reading my emails. And sometimes we segment like the email list based on, let's say, opened in the last 60 days or 90 days. But now with that circumstance, like you weren't able to actually track who opened the email. So there was a lot of confusion. People thought that this will create a huge mess. But a lot of ESPs, especially Klaviyo, managed to avoid this. They can actually track who opened the email. So yeah, it's pretty good now. You just need to have an eye on it, keep track of your emails, open rates. In case sometimes, you see a big bounce in your open rates, like you're getting 20% and you see like 40, 50%, then there's something you need to do there. Reach out to Klaviyo and I think they'll want to sort it out for you immediately, but I don't think it will happen.
Got it. So it sounds like some of the concern was not just deliverability. It was sort of our metrics and reporting. Are the open rates going to be right? Are the click rates right? And it turns out it wasn't necessarily as concerning as we thought it would be, especially if we're on Klaviyo. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Klaviyo managed to do a good job there.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about how do you think about list management, and then a little bit about email frequency. How often should e-commerce store owners be emailing?
Yeah, so email list management is all about, I would say, simplifying things as much as you can. Like, I know these emails, fancy emails that business owners like with huge graphics, but I don't recommend it in terms of list health, because sometimes it might work in the short term, but in the long term, it creates a lot of problems also in terms of deliverability, but creating a relationship with your readers. So every time you're sending an email out, it's your chance to create a connection with your readers. So add some copy, mention something about you, about your reader, or interesting story or experience. It's also a way for a business owner to build their personal brand as well, which and I know it helps a lot with sales. And yeah, that also helps with lifetime value and brand loyalty. So I would recommend, let's say, keeping an eye on segments. It's normal for some readers of you to stop opening their emails. It's pretty normal. Don't get like discouraged by that. So you can also like segment those who haven't opened your emails like in the last 180 days, let's say, and you can just send them a re-engagement email. Hey, it's me again. I know you haven't been opening my emails in a while. Wanted to touch base again, and you can just give them like a discount or something just to build a connection with them again.
Can I ask about that? When you're re-engaging people, Alex, who haven't, opened an email in a while, if they don't respond to that one, do you clean them from the list then?
Yeah. I remove them from the email list because like we need to optimize the list health. So it won't be healthy to keep those people on your list. It would only damage the list. Mm-hmm. So I would highly recommend to remove them.
So it sounds like that gets into deliverability and open rates as well, of don't send a lot of emails to people who aren't opening them. The people who are engaged on your list, you can be emailing them a fair bit, but then the people who aren't touching them at all, it behooves you to just remove them from your list. You don't need to be paying to have them on your list, and they're not opening them anyway. It could be hurting you with your metrics. Is that right?
Yeah, 100%. Like I know a lot of business owners want to like send to as many people as possible because they think that that's the way to generate more revenue, but that's not the case with email marketing. You need to be sending to people who are engaged with your email list, and that's how you generate even more money. I know it sounds a little bit odd, but that's how it works.
And you were going to talk about frequency as well. When you talk with e-commerce store owners, are they emailing their list anywhere near enough?
No, absolutely not. Like I would say 90 to 95% of the e-commerce stores like don't frequently send emails to their list, maybe like 3-4 times a week. I always recommend sending every single day because like that's how you get all the money on the table. And yeah, if we look on like 8-figure, 9-figure e-commerce stores, you will notice that they send an email every single day. There are some who even send 2 times a day. So I highly recommend sending daily, and don't worry about spamming people. I mean, if you do a good job and you're engaging with them in the right way, not just sending promotional emails every single time and hard selling them, then they'll keep opening your emails and you will increase their lifetime value and brand loyalty with you. So,
that's really a lot. Every single day is a lot. I think people are worried, hey, people are going to unsubscribe if they do that. How do you talk clients out of that and say it's okay, we can email a lot more even daily if we need to?
yeah, I mean, like the good thing with e-commerce stores is like most of the subscribers on their email list are actually customers. So these people have trusted you. They swipe their card. Like it's not easy for them to get their money. So they handed over their hard-earned money and they actually trust you. So if they did that, then they're good quality subscribers. As long as you sound friendly in your emails, and you write emails like you're talking to your own friend, then these people will be happy to open your emails. And yeah, I mean, you have to see it in terms of entertainment. Like we as humans, we love entertainment, like watching some TV shows and stuff. So if you try to, have that logic in your emails, then people will be absolutely wanting to read your emails every single day. So don't worry about people subscribing. And even if they do, those weren't the ideal people that you want on your list.
Pretty interesting. That's a lot. It kind of sounds like we anticipate they're not going to open every single email, but get a chance for them to see you, and don't always send transactional emails. Sometimes it's content, sometimes it's entertainment. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like all these marketing gurus out there who are crushing it, they always say that the number one currency in marketing is attention. So you need to be on top of people's minds every single day.
Now, one of the reasons we got connected, Alex, is I saw you had a 4X case study on what a client was getting with their email. Can you show us a little bit about that? Tell us what you did there and just kind of show us a few things so we can have better email marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. Just one thing to point out, like I see this trend with businesses, with e-commerce brands, that they don't monetize that much their flows.